Open-world games are some of the most popular of all time, as players love to feel like the world of the game they're playing is just as real and immersive as the one they're living in. Getting to experience this kind of world as a character completely different from themselves is one of the other reasons why players are drawn to these games in such numbers. Games with young main characters are especially interesting, as the situations these characters are pushed into are way too intense for their age groups, and it offers a younger perspective of some of the challenges they encounter on their journey. With this in mind, here are the best open world games available for players today with main characters who are children. Number 5. Tchia. Tchia allows players to experience an island from the perspective of a young girl. The overarching goal is to rescue her father from the cruel ruler of the land, and players can control almost any object they come across to help them do this. Over 30 animals can be controlled on the journey across the land, and players also carry a ukulele for when they need a break from the journey and just need to jam for a while. Of course, when players want to get off of the island, they can always take to the seas to explore further. Chia is a beautiful and heartfelt coming-of-age story in which players take on an evil tyrant ruler and journey to save a girl's father. The gameplay is unique and enjoyable, and players of all ages will love this journey. Number 4. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a game about building and exploring a cartoonish fantasy land as it gets taken over by an evil cult. Players must build to defend themselves from the evil children of Hargon as they attempt to take over the world and make it so much worse. As the childlike protagonist, players can explore across several islands, all of which have different resources available to the player, which can then be used elsewhere. There is also a battle element to this game, as players encounter enemies. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a fun and interesting open-world experience for players with young children at the center, facing problems their age has not equipped them for as their world is ending. However, there are still better options available. Number 3. Sable. Sable invites players to explore a barren wasteland filled with the remains of spaceships and old machinery. The journey is part of Sable's gliding, a rite of passage for people in her world. Players will love exploring the world and learning more about the seemingly strange main character. Other nomads can be met on the journey, and the player can help them in the same way they would likely wish to be helped in the situation, meaning there is a heartfelt message behind the mysterious story. Sable is a heartfelt and mysterious journey across deserts and barren yet beautiful landscapes which players are able to explore in multiple ways. The main character, Sable, is as strange to the player as everything else in the game. However, after a few hours of play, the player will feel extremely connected with her. Number 2. Summer in Mara. Summer in Mara is a fun and relaxing game that is similar to other farming games in that players can take care of their space and grow plants, but with one key difference. Players experience this world as a young girl, improving the island and even exploring the ocean to find nearby islands to widen the world even more. Players can take on quests from NPCs and brighten up their environment as they go through the game. For players seeking a relaxing gaming experience, this is a great option. Summer in Mara is an open-world game in which players play as a young girl who just wants to improve the state of the island of Mara. Players can work hard to improve the island or take to the oceans and explore elsewhere. The optimism expressed through the young protagonist improves the experience massively. Number 1. Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. Finally, the best open-world game with a child main character available for players today is Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. As the first open-world RPG in the franchise, players should know what to expect here, but with the added advantage of an open world to explore. Players experience this world as a first-year student as they take on the task of becoming the best Pokémon master in the land. With the open world, this task could be more daunting than in past games. However, it also means the experience of playing is much smoother than before. Pokémon Scarlet and Violet offers players an open world that is teeming with life and excitement, and players should not miss out on this fantastic game.